Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to let go and receive everything that you want. On this channel we've been talking a lot about manifestation, and one of the things that I keep saying over and over is that it's very important to let go, because when you let go is actually when you receive everything that you want. And it's kind of crazy because the more you let go, the more you receive. And the more you let go, the faster you receive the things that you want. So it is definitely one of the most powerful techniques when it comes to manifestation, but it can also be one of the most challenging thing for people to do, because how can you tell someone to, think about their dream life, think about all the things that they want and really envision it and live that dream and live that vision, and to imagine it with all of their senses, and then you tell them, okay, now let go. And that can be very difficult, and it makes sense that it's difficult, because when someone tells you not to obsess over something, to let go and to not, dwell on something, it's almost like the first thing your brain wants to do is to obsess over it and dwell on it. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about how you can actually let go, a few techniques you can use, because as soon as you let go, that's when things start to really happen. So the first way to let go is to actually shift your focus. So for example, if you want to manifest love or abundance, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, and then you're finding it kind of hard to let go because it's like all you can think about, then what I would recommend doing is shifting your focus to other things that you're passionate about. So for example, if you want to manifest love into your life and it's like all you can think about, because maybe you feel like your life is lacking in some way and you feel like this love that you're trying to manifest is going to complete your life or fulfill you or make you happy, whatever it is, then what you want to actually do is focus on doing things that make you feel those things already. So shift your focus to something else that you can do or something else that you can think about that already makes you feel all of those things. So for example, you could just hang out with your dog if you have a dog, or if you don't have a dog, you could just hang out with friends and family members, because what you're doing is you're basically resonating at that frequency by aligning yourself with things that's gonna give you that experience already, things in your life that you already have that already make you feel that way. And when you do that, you're basically aligning yourself with the frequency of the thing that you actually want, and because of that, it's gonna make it come to you a lot faster. And it's also a great way to make yourself detach from the outcome, because that's the key, is to detach from the outcome, because sometimes we're obsessed with this one outcome, this specific outcome that we want, but the truth is there could be so many different outcomes that are so much better, and we could really lose sight of it if we're just too focused on the one thing. So for example, if you're like really focused on one specific person, that's who you want to attract and manifest, instead of letting go and allowing other people and other experiences to come into your life that could potentially be better, you might just be too focused on that person, and then you're gonna say no to all the other opportunities that could end up leading you to like an even happier experience, an even better experience. So that's one of the reasons why it's actually so important to let go, because sometimes we think we know what's best, but when it comes to manifesting, the idea is that you might think you know what's best, but like your higher self or the universe might have something way better in store for you down the line. So it's important to let go and kind of be open to other experiences. The second technique that I want to talk about is trust. Trust in yourself and trust in the universe, right? So if you order something and then you're like obsessively tracking that package like every single hour to see if it's been shipped, if it's been packaged, to see where it is, then you're constantly just going to be thinking about it, and it's going to feel like that package is taking forever to come to you, right? Because you're like constantly harassing the people you order it from, constantly harassing the shipping company and the delivery people. And in a way, you're really just working super hard to block your own manifestation, to prevent the thing from coming to you. But instead, if you just trust, if you just realize that you ordered it and it's coming, it's on its way, you don't need to worry about it because it's already done. All you have to do is just live your life, and the package will come when the time is right. And I think that's the thing. We all just want to control the outcome sometimes, and we just get so attached to the outcome, and I think it's basically your ego. Because when you're manifesting from your ego, like if you're wanting success because you're like, oh, I want to be like better than other people, or I want to like prove other people wrong or whatever, then you're just manifesting from your ego, and it just becomes really, really hard because your ego becomes so attached to the outcome. But if you just let go and trust the process and have confidence and have faith in yourself and have enough self-love to realize that the outcome doesn't matter, if this doesn't work out, something better will work out eventually. And when you have that trust and that confidence, that's when your manifestation is going to come to you so much faster. And then the last thing I want to talk about is just getting yourself ready for your manifestations to come in. So instead of focusing all your energy on like, why isn't it happening, or when is it going to happen, or how is it going to happen, what you actually want to do is just to prepare yourself for when it actually does happen. Because how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, that's not really your job. That's like the universe's job. So you don't really need to actually worry about any of those things. What you actually need to think about is how can you prepare your body, your mind, your vessel to receive all of these things, because that's the key. That's going to make it come to you so much faster. So let's go back to our example. If you want to attract, let's say, abundance and wealth into your life, then what you need to think about is how you're going to be able to handle that once you actually have it. Because so many people win the lottery and then they end up broke again because they don't have the money management skills in place and they're not ready for when their manifestation comes. So then they end up losing it all again. So if that's what you want, if you want abundance, if you want wealth, then focus on money management. Learn about personal finance so that when it comes, you're ready and you're going to be able to manage it in the most effective way possible. If you want to manifest love into your life or a specific person into your life, then think about how you're going to actually handle that love and that person when you have it. And I go back to loving yourself and confidence because if you don't work on yourself and if you don't love yourself, then when that person comes or when you attract love into your life, again, you're not going to be able to handle that because you're looking for someone to like fulfill you, to complete you, instead of already being whole and loving yourself. Because when you are whole and when you love yourself, then someone else coming into your life is only going to make that experience so much better. But if you're like relying on someone else to make you happy or to complete you, and really you're setting yourself up for kind of a toxic environment and a toxic relationship that's not going to work out in the end, and it's not going to leave you feeling happy or fulfilled or satisfied in the end. So yeah, that's one thing that you could focus on instead of focusing on when it's going to happen, is focusing on preparing yourself for when it does come. Alright, that was it for today's little video. I hope you liked it. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next, and I will see you next time. Bye!